Yeah, no, it's definitely a cool feeling. I'm super blessed to be in the position I am, and I'm just trying to make most of the opportunity, so I'm ready to go right now, so yeah.
What did Gary say to you when you walked up and shook his hand?
Yeah, he was just super pumped up. He was surprised I played football and was from a high school, so that was kind of cool to meet him. I've always wanted to meet him, and I've always seen him on the TV and stuff, but yeah, it was a dream come true tonight.
When it comes to the high school football, you mentioned this before, how important is it that you play that one final season in the fall with the Hornets?
It's super important for me to play that season just because I want to stay loyal to my teammates. I think I'm a captain on the football and hockey team. I think it really shows my leadership role when I really want to play another year of high school football and have the chance to do something special with my teammates. I set goals for the football and hockey career, and that's to win a state football championship in hockey, and I've been willing to do that in hockey, but not in football. So I think to have the opportunity to do that would be super special with a good group of guys. So yeah.
And does this jersey scare away any D1 football teams that might think there was still a chance of getting you?
I mean, I hope it does because I want to pursue hockey. So I'm 100% all in on hockey, and yeah, I'm really excited.
How big a conversation point was that when you were talking to teams before the draft?
Yeah, I think that was kind of the main topic. It's just kind of whether bigger football teams would come in and stuff, and kind of the I guess accountability on really playing hockey and pursuing hockey. But I made it really clear that the only goal is just try to win a state championship, and that's kind of the only goal is to just win a state championship, be loyal to my teammates and my community, and then head to Fargo after that and get going with hockey.
You know, Anders Lee was in the same situation.
Yeah.
He dropped like the 4th round, so I guess it's good that you didn't drop that.
Yeah.
I mean, people are more believing in you, but how well do you know that Anders Lee?
I know him well. Yeah, we talked like 4 or 5 times before kind of committed to Michigan State, and then I'll probably talk to him after this, but he's a really great guy. I think it was nice to really get advice from someone who kind of went through it. Obviously, you can talk to your parents, you can talk to people from community, but it's kind of hard to find a guy that kind of went through the same thing, so it was super cool to talk to him and meet him and kind of learn about his process, but then kind of have him guide me through a little bit to my process. But yeah, he's a really great dude. I'm really.
You talked to him when you already knew that you were going to definitely pursue hockey, or was he part of helping you make that decision?
He was a little bit a part of that. I think right after I chose to pursue hockey, I called him and then asked him about like the recruiting process and more about the NHL Draft and the combine. So I'm really blessed to have that support system around me, not just my family, but also kind of people who went through it.
In terms of your development, what happens next year? What's your focus when you go back to Fargo?
Yeah, obviously kind of taking a different approach this year. I kind of joined a new hockey program in Powers Performance, so I'll try to do that 2 or 3 times a week during the football year and try to skate 2 or 3 times a week just to stay fresh and polished on my edges and be ready to go for Fargo. I think the biggest thing for me is developing physically. I think I can really be physically dominate people on the ice. I think gaining weight's a big thing for that, so I want to try to gain like 10 pounds for the Fargo season, then bring that into the hockey season and be ready to go for Fargo. So I'm kind of taking that different approach of skating a ton during the football season and getting ready and get my body ready and polished up.
What's your biggest strength in pro comparison?
Yeah, I would just say the hockey sense. Obviously, I really think I don't cheat the game. I think a lot of players, I think I really have a sense for where I need to be on the ice, and I can kind of see that quarterback in me on scanning and passing. I think I'm a really good passer, so I try to bring that passing ability from football, maybe throwing Hail Marys into hockey a little bit. So I think that's one of my biggest assets is just knowing the game and not really cheating the game at all.
And pro comp?
I'd say Tage Thompson. Yeah, I think we both are good when we shoot the puck. I think it's kind of fun. It's hard to find a player like me, I guess, because I think I'm a unique player. I think I want to be like Tage Thompson, but I also want to be my own player and be unique in that way and try to do things that a lot of tall players can't.
Being a USHL guy, does it give you a little extra comfort knowing that Jeff Blashill is the head coach right now in Chicago?
It does, yeah. I'm really excited to meet him and see what his path was to getting there, and I'm super excited to get going, but yeah, for sure.
And if you told yourself a year ago you'd be sitting in this chair, what would the reaction be for Mason? Because I heard that you didn't even know it was your draft year.
I did not know it was my draft year at all. Yeah, no, I did not know my sophomore year. So I think I tried to make most of every opportunity when it came up to me. I think it just gave me more motivation to work hard and achieve my goal and achieve my dreams. And obviously I did that tonight, but I think my next dream is to play in the NHL for a long time and make an impact for a team. So for sure.
Are you gonna? Sorry.
When you look at Chicago today, they had a bunch of picks to picture last year. Bedard 2 years ago,
Yeah.
Channel last year. The rebuild is kind of accelerated here, and now you're going to be a part of it. When you look at that, and you realize the opportunity that's before you, what are your thoughts about that?
I'm super excited. I love the hearing that they're rebuilding, and I can be maybe a part of that rebuild. So I'm super excited because I really think I'm still developing as a player and raw as a player. So I think once I really start to focus and tone in on the hockey and the little things, I really can help me become a better hockey player, but also become a better human being overall. I think that's one of the big things for me. I want to become a better hockey player, but also become a better person in the process. I think obviously going to Michigan State can help me with that, but I'm super excited to be a part of that rebuild, as you say, and yeah, I'm pumped up.
Did you get to watch those cup runs with Kane and Taves?
I did, yeah. So it's funny because I was actually a Blackhawks fan. My brother was a Penguins fan, so we kind of went back and forth a little bit between those two teams. But yeah, I've always been a Kaner fan and a Taves fan, so yeah, I'm super
How does
excited.
that happen in Minnesota?
I don't really know. I've never really. I mean, obviously I'm a Wild fan, but I think my dad was from Chicago, so he kind of brought the Bears a little bit into our household and the Blackhawks. So yeah, a lot of Minnesota people don't like it, but I kind of go with it a little bit.
Do you know any of the younger?